Hey guys, and in today's video we're going to be doing something that's a little bit, well, not a little bit, we're going to be talking about something that's a little bit, I guess, silly in a sense, and it's going to be more of a shorter video, about like 4 minutes, so I hope you guys can pull through for that. But in today's video we're going to be talking about this, I guess, guy who invests and researches the stock market, who is talking about how GameStop stock markets on the shares and whatnot are gonna have a bounce back and how they're being neglected.
Gil would adopt the persona of Roaring Kitty, and he would share his investment insights and strategies on YouTube and Reddit.
GameStop is one of the most compelling asymmetric opportunities in the market today. Really, I don't understand how you could disagree with that. That's why it's the top position in my portfolio and also Dr. Mike Berry's portfolio. But based on prevailing sentiment, the market, and popular culture, many think it's a foolish investment. But everyone's wrong.
Yeah, this is before. We're talking about before. This is where we are right here. Before the big thing. Okay, guys? His belief in GameStop's potential was incredibly unconventional, to say the least.
There was an article in May 2019 by Wedbush Securities. I mean, maybe they're biased too. Maybe they're bullish on GameStop, but they talk about a number of things that like kind of counter that point, that everything's going digital. Like sales of the FIFA game was still 75% discs in 2018. I don't even know the accuracy of that. I see the report.
Now, personally, I have researched, different markets. Like, personally, I'm more interested in the foreign exchange market and whatnot, but I thought it was pretty funny because of what happened the last time with GameStop. Because GameStop, as we all know, has had a very bumpy road.
Took to social media and with online chatter and memes, brought major hedge funds to their knees and made lots of...
Now, obviously, we all enjoy GameStop because, when I was a young gamer, when I was a young lad, a young kid, I went to GameStop to get all my games, I would definitely get scammed by GameStop games that were $60, $50, but sometimes, I'd have to be, most of the time, honestly, I'd have to be in a budget and go like to the clearance section, look at the games that were marked off, pre-owned and everything, and then go from there. But this also has to do something with that, because as we know, the reason GameStop stock market isn't the best has to do with the company itself. Now, personally, I think it has to do with some of the game trading, I guess, features that has to do with like the stores where you can trade in something and get money for it. There's been multiple times where I feel like GameStop has scammed my ass for
Feel shortchanged quite often when they go to GameStop. As a result of this meme and reality, seems like for a while GameStop was struggling.
fucking money. Because let's be fair, like I said, we would spend $60 on a game, and then next thing you know, they're like, yeah, here's $5 for the game we spent $60 on. I got a story to tell you, actually. My cousin, when Call of Duty Cold War first came out, he paid full price for the game. Full price. And I would say about maybe 3-4 months later, after he got the game, he decided, you know what, he isn't enjoying the game as much. It's not, I guess, up to par with him. So he decides, I'm going to see how much money I could get for it. He decides to say, I'm going to see how much money I could get for it. So what he decides to do is he decides to walk himself all the way, doing a jolly walk all the way to GameStop. You know what GameStop does? Gives him half the fucking price of the game. I'm pretty sure it was like maybe $60, so let's say it was $60. He got $30 back. And I think that's one of the reasons why GameStop has also died, not just because of like all the consoles going digital, because that is a conversation in and of itself, but because of that, trading feature, that trading system of they would scam you. They would not give you a lot of money for games, and you'd be fucking confused out of your mind because you're like, damn, I could sell this shit online and get more money. Let's say that $60 COD game, maybe you can mark it down $10, right? Sell it for $50. Damn. Still more than GameStop with that half off fucking price of $30 when you bought it for $60. I mean, shit. Maybe the fucking plastic wrap, maybe opening it have less value. I mean, I don't know.
some legitimacy to some of these things. I'm not saying that these things are all ridiculous. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's just so much of it that I think that's a part of the reason that it's weighing on GameStop stock price so much in July 2020, because it's really heavy. It's really heavy to get out from underneath that. It's part of the reason you see such heavy short interest as well. But I think this has led to an opportunity. That's what I think.
The rebound specifically was poised.
But that's why I just thought it was silly, because this guy's like, I've been researching it, stock market, and he's talking about this other person who also researched it. I'm not too knowledgeable. I'm just talking about it because I thought it was silly. And this other person has a whole bunch of research that has substance and value. I've been looking into it, and GameStop might really have a bounce back, and it's just true. And I'm like, that's really silly. I mean, obviously do what you want to do. I got nothing against it. But that's just really it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.